Have you ever wondered why some people always seem to be the target of criticism, jealousy, or even exclusion? These individuals often stand out, not because they seek attention, but because they refuse to follow the crowd. Sigma males are one such group. Unlike alpha males who lead or beta males who follow, sigmas prefer to walk their own path. They don't rely on social approval or power structures to define their identity. But this very nature makes them targets. They challenge the way society functions, and that can make others uncomfortable. People who don't understand them may see them as threats, outcasts, or even arrogant. In this video, we'll explore 6 key reasons why Sigma males are always targeted. Whether it's their independence, their rejection of authority, or their quiet confidence, there's something about them that rubs others the wrong way. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Sigmas face so much pushback and how they deal with it. If you consider yourself a Sigma or know someone who fits this description, this will give you insights into why the world often reacts negatively to them. Let's dive into reason number 1. 1. Non-conformity challenges. Social norms. One of the biggest reasons Sigma males are targeted is because they refuse to conform to society's rules. Most people live by a set of expectations. Go to school, get a stable job, follow trends, and fit in with the group. But Sigma males don't care about these unwritten rules. They do what makes sense to them, even if it means going against the grain. This makes many people uncomfortable. Society is built on order, and when someone refuses to follow along, it creates tension. For example, in school or the workplace, most people try to blend in and avoid standing out too much. But a Sigma male might openly question authority, challenge ideas, or simply refuse to participate in social games. This can lead to misunderstandings and resentment. People fear what they don't understand. When someone isn't playing by the same rules, others may see them as unpredictable or even dangerous. Instead of trying to understand, they may choose to push the Sigma male out, criticize them, or spread negativity about them. The truth is, Sigmas don't care about fitting in. They only care about living life on their terms. But this very attitude can make them targets. 2. Independence undermines group dynamics. Humans are naturally social creatures. From an early age, we're taught that teamwork and cooperation are key to success. People depend on each other for emotional support, friendship, and validation. But Sigma males? They don't rely on anyone. They're lone wolves who prefer to do things on their own. This independence can disrupt social groups. In many circles, people bond over shared experiences, struggles, and the need for mutual support. But when a Sigma male enters the scene and doesn't engage in these dynamics, it can create tension. Others may see them as distant, uncooperative, or even cold. Imagine a workplace where everyone works together, but there's one person who prefers to handle everything alone. They don't gossip, they don't seek approval, and they don't ask for help. Instead of being admired for their self-sufficiency, they might be resented. People might start rumors, claim they think they're better than everyone else, or even try to exclude them from social events. The irony is that Sigma males don't avoid groups out of arrogance. They just don't need them to thrive. But because society values connection, their independence is often misunderstood and targeted. 3. Mysterious nature breeds suspicion. Sigma males are known for their quiet, reserved nature. They don't share their thoughts or emotions easily, which makes them a mystery to others. While some might find this intriguing, many people find it unsettling. When someone doesn't reveal much about themselves, it can create suspicion. In social settings, people often connect by sharing stories, emotions, and opinions. But Sigma males prefer to observe rather than engage. They choose their words carefully and only speak when necessary. This can make others feel uneasy because they don't know what the Sigma is thinking. Think about how society reacts to people who keep to themselves. They're often labeled as weird or antisocial. People might assume they're hiding something or that they have bad intentions. This is why Sigma males are often misunderstood. Their silence is seen as arrogance, their reserved nature as coldness. As a result, they may become the target of rumors, exclusion, or even hostility. People fear what they can't figure out, and Sigma males are among the hardest to read. 4. Rejection of authority threatens power structures. Society runs on hierarchies. Whether it's in schools, workplaces, or social groups, there's usually a leader and followers. Most people either seek leadership positions or willingly follow authority figures. But Sigma males? They reject both. They don't want to control others, and they refuse to be controlled. This can be seen as a direct threat to those in power. Leaders often expect respect and obedience, but Sigma males don't automatically give it. They only respect authority when they believe it is earned. If a boss is incompetent, a Sigma won't hesitate to challenge them. If a rule doesn't make sense, they won't blindly follow it. This attitude can make them enemies in structured environments. For example, in the workplace, a Sigma male might be disliked by managers because they don't engage in office politics or unnecessary flattery. In schools, teachers might see them as troublemakers just because they question things instead of blindly accepting them. Even in social groups, people in dominant positions may feel uncomfortable around Sigmas because they can't be easily influenced or manipulated. When someone refuses to submit to authority, it unsettles those who rely on control. Instead of trying to understand the Sigma mindset, people often react by labeling them as rebellious, difficult, or even problematic. 5. Self-sufficiency. Challenges. Dependency. Norms. Society teaches us that we need others to survive. People rely on friends, family, and communities for emotional and financial support. But Sigma males challenge this belief by being completely self-sufficient. They don't need validation, approval, or assistance to succeed. This challenges the way most people think. In many relationships, whether romantic, professional, or social, there's an expectation of give and take. But Sigma males rarely depend on others, and this can make people feel unimportant or unnecessary. Take friendships, for example. Most friendships thrive on mutual dependency. Friends lean on each other in tough times, seek each other's advice, and share their struggles. But Sigma males rarely do this. They solve their own problems and don't seek comfort from others. This can make their peers feel rejected or unneeded, leading to resentment. In the workplace, self-sufficient Sigma males can unintentionally make others feel insecure. A Sigma doesn't need constant reassurance or group validation to do their job well. While this is a great trait, it can make co-workers feel overshadowed or even threatened. Instead of admiring their strength, some people respond with negativity. They label Sigmas as distant, arrogant, or even selfish, when in reality they simply prefer to rely on themselves. 6. Quiet confidence. Misinterpreted as arrogance. Confidence is often loud. People are used to seeing self-assured individuals who are vocal, expressive, and outgoing. But Sigma males possess a different kind of confidence. It's quiet, calm, and unshaken. They don't brag, they don't seek validation, and they don't feel the need to prove themselves. Unfortunately, this quiet confidence is often misinterpreted. People assume that if someone isn't openly engaging, they must think they're too good for others. When a Sigma male enters a room and doesn't immediately try to impress anyone, some may see it as arrogance. For example, in social gatherings, a Sigma male might sit back and observe instead of jumping into conversations. This isn't because they feel superior, it's just their nature. But to others, it can come across as dismissive or uninterested. The same thing happens in professional settings. A Sigma male may not engage in office politics or self-promotion, but their silent competence often makes them a target for jealousy. People generally dislike those they can't read. Since Sigma males don't seek attention or approval, their confidence is often mistaken for coldness. This misunderstanding can lead to unfair treatment, social exclusion, or even direct criticism. The reality? Sigma males aren't arrogant. They simply don't feel the need to prove anything to anyone. Sigma males don't try to be different, they just are. Their independence, quiet confidence, and refusal to conform make them stand out. But instead of being celebrated, they are often misunderstood and targeted. Society is built on groups, hierarchies, and social expectations, and when someone refuses to play by these rules, it creates tension. Yet despite the criticism and negativity, Sigmas continue to thrive. They don't seek approval, and they don't need validation. They know who they are, and that's all that matters. So, if you're a Sigma male or know someone who is, remember, being targeted means you're doing something right.